Hello and welcome to another feature on a feature. This time I've got a great new film called 80 for Brady. Sit back and get ready for interviews, footage from making the film, a special feature with the ladies, which is delightful to watch, and we'll finish up with a trailer. 80 for Brady is inspired by the true story of four best friends living life to the fullest when they take a wild trip to the 2017 Super Bowl to see their hero, seven-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady. Now, it stars 83-year-old Lily Tomlin, 85-year-old Jane Fonda, 91-year-old Rita Moreno, and 76-year-old Sally Field. What a cast! Let's start by hearing from Jane Fonda and Sally Field why they got involved in the project.
I wanted to be part of this film because I think that we need to have a good time now in life, right? People need to laugh and feel good, and this is definitely a feel good movie. Every time I read the script and I come to the end, it makes me cry, but in a moving kind of a way. Football has a huge following, and I think football fans are going to want to see the movie. Tom Brady is in it. But also the chance to work with Sally Field and Rita Moreno, both of whom are friends of mine, and to do another film with Lily Tomlin. So a lot of things came together, and it was fortuitous.
I'm involved because they offered it to me, and Jane has been a friend of mine for, what does she say? Did she say 40 years? And I'm thinking, could it really have been that long? I don't know, since the mid 80s, so I can't even count. But we've been friends a long time, and had worked and didn't work out, and so I figured that I better do this now. And I'm a sports fan, and I think people, audiences, the world underestimates the huge sports audience that older women are.
It's a movie about friendship and football. Four women who've been friends for a long time, and they're big Patriot fans, Tom Brady fans, and they win tickets to see the Super Bowl in Houston. And it's their adventures as friends, each with a very interesting separate story, and then together coming to this game where all kinds of adventures happen. And it's funny, and it's poignant also.
It's really about friendship, and secondarily about the weight and comradeship, really, of what sports is. It's really a romp, a lot of physical comedy, having to do with the kind of hijinks when they're not able to get into the Super Bowl, and how will they get into it, and they thought they were getting in, what do they have to do? And it has a slightly whimsical, almost, fanciful aspect to it. Well, I think we bring that in with us. I've known Lily a long time. It's Lily and Jane are as women, I admire so greatly. And then Rita, I didn't know, but again, her life, I admire her so greatly. So, I mean, for me, that's part of it. It comes, in a big package. It comes together sort of accidentally through their one time when they're together and they can't change the channel, and they can't find the clicker, and it was the first time that Tom Brady came on the field because the quarterback got hurt and he was the backup quarterback and he came off the bench, and they just went boink and started to watch, and little by little, and that's what it is. If you start really watching, whether it's football or baseball or basketball, a team, and you watch the players, the artistry of the players, you start to know their personalities, and then you learn about their families and their children, and one of them's having a child at any moment, and it really is entertainment on a full round circle. And I think women look at it more like that than even men, in that they look at the whole package, or at least I do. The young players coming up, how old are they? Where do they come from? How are they struggling? And the fences, the things they face, the hurdles to get to the next spot. I sort of created that because I was looking for specificity, and I know that she had this one aspect in this show where she gets caught up in this eating contest just because she's hungry, and she'd said a few times, so I just I put all those pieces together that wherever she was, if there was food, then she had a pile of it in front of her and just was constantly eating. And it just turned into who she was. That was the character that, where's the food and how much can I get in my mouth as quick as I can?
I'm always attracted to projects that show the value of women friendships. We drill down to a soul level. And speaking from my own experience, women's friendships can really make the difference between a good life and a not so good life. We have each other's backs, and it's very comforting. If we allow it to, inspiration can come from anywhere. It can come from nature. It can come from the sky. It can come from faith. It can come from your friends. Or it can come from seeing a superb athlete who happens to be gorgeous. Billy Porter is a force of nature. I so admire his flair, his courage, his acting chops. He was just extraordinary. So to get to know him and work with him was a real treat. It was wonderful, yeah. Lily has the biggest heart and more empathy than anyone I know, and she brings that to all of her work, to all of her characters. She really goes into the skin of her characters and brings them alive with tremendous compassion. And no matter what she does, she has a funny bone. You know, she makes it just very easy to laugh with her.
So, what drew you all to this movie?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you get a chance to work with, her I know, but Sally, Rita.
It was too cool, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Plus, the fact that it was based on a real story is so sweet.
I like the fact that they're showing women as sports fans.
If Tom Brady can make it to the Super Bowl, so can we.
Let's have an adventure together.
It's funny, it's charming. Taking this one. He's cute. It's something we really need right now.
This movie is about friendship. What does friendship mean to each of you?
Friendship between women is what keeps us going. That's what keeps us alive.
Female friendship is so strong.
We face the unknown together. Isn't that what friendship is?
I wouldn't want to go through it with anyone else.
It's so inspiring to see the energy, to see the joy that each of you carry with such grace. Follow me.
Well, I liked dancing with you.
So what makes this movie so special to you all?
Well, we
The
just
four
had
of
a lot
us.
of fun. It was sweet.
And Tom Brady.
Yes.
Let's go!
You're the one that had this scene with Tom.
Tom?
Damn you.
That's true. I was the one. What's so amazing about him is that he's so perfect. He looks like a great big
Football player.
boy doll. And young and innocent looking. He doesn't look like a 40-year-old.
It's true. I have to say I was very impressed.
I was too.
Could we do a jersey swap?
This jersey for your jersey, and it's all sweaty.
It's got a lot of sweat on it.
Let's talk about Gronk.
I didn't know.
Gronk is big.
Gronk is enormous.
Oh, goodness sakes, girls, just get over it. Come on.
My character is a writer on the side, and I come into the locker room or whatever they call it.
Locker room.
And he's got my book. I pick up the book and I turn around and and my nose was on a level of his nipples.
But you're so big.
Thank you.
Mine was Julian, the wide receiver, and he's well known for that bushy, beautiful beard. And the director asked us to improvise. You know, I started to feel his beard with my nails. I implied that maybe we should be alone somewhere. Julian said, well, what about the bathroom? And I said, no, the tiles are too cold. And the director said, Rita, I would just pull it back a little.
He said that to you a lot.
Okay.
I was with Danny. I mean, he was so good because we were just improvising.
He is one cute guy.
He is. But I didn't acknowledge any of that at the time.
In the locker room with these astonishing men, something actually happened.
Oh, boy.
So I walk in and I took a breath and I went, oh my God. What do they call pheromones?
Pheromones. Pheromones.
It's like everybody inside me said, everybody up. There is such a thing as pheromones. You can breathe them in. I'm 91 for Pete's sake.
It's all right. You ain't dead, girl.
That's for sure.
Game's about to start.
Oh, there's Tom.
Oh, what a beautiful man.
I like Gronkowski.
We know, Trish. We've all read your Gronk erotica.
It's not erotica, it's fan fiction. Very sexy fan fiction.
Aren't you tired of the same old boring lives? Let's go to the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is no place for 4 old women.
This could be Tom's last one. He's almost 40. That's like 80 in people years.
Yeah, we're 80 in people years.
I just really need this trip.
I can't believe we're actually here.
Taking this one. He's cute.
So you don't have any tickets?
How much for 4?
10,000.
10,000?
Well, I have a 20 in my strap-on.
That's a fanny pack.
If you wear it like this, it's a strap-on.
Wow.
It is so great to meet you. Beauty has no expiration date.
Krish.
I didn't flirt. He did.
There's so much here to do. We could even win these tickets.
This is a spicy wings contest.
I could use a little spice.
I know her!
If you black out, who you want me to call?
An ambulance?
If you did this to give us something to remember, why, honey? It worked.
Do you think you could get us in?
Follow me. These are my dancers.
Prove it.
What dance moves you ladies know?
A twist.
A jerk?
Let's do it.
Gronk.
Hi.
So big.
Thank you.
Isn't that what friendship is? That we face the unknown together?
Let's go, Golden Girls.
Come with me.
Hey, what? No,
Come on now.
Let's go! Oh my God, that's Tom Brady! These are good.
Very good.
Oh, careful, they're high dosage. High dosage?
Excuse me, I'm looking for someone.
Are you okay?
I'm Guy Fieri.